now that you have booked your slot, you can already listen to the music. So let's time to groove to the music. So DJ volume up.
Come on, cameras, everyone. Bhavani.
Everybody turn on your cameras. Extra pause. You are fighting.
Ramya, bit like volume. You can't hear Bhavani.
Hi, Deepali. Head on again. Plenty of people. I cannot see anybody grooving to the music. Move your head. Eyes on your face. Round the clock of the particular meeting. That's supposed to start. The background.
Can't hear you.
Deepali's background. All the extra points is again from me. Nothing will be there for the final one. But let's see how much growth it has. The 3 days of the second month of 2026 is pretty well. But let's see how the table topics room of District 121 is going to treat us for the next 121. Nagendra, I can turn it. Yes, how do you do it? Yes, that's it. Push, you cannot run. Hello, hi.
Jai Bhavani.
Jai as a professor. 7 more minutes. Out of the 7 minutes, we put 5 minutes to gather order at the beat, do music, and then go back. While you can put all your electronic devices on silent mode, other than just music, nothing. Hi, Ramchan. It's okay, you can wear that also.
La 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 la.
Hi, Mitra.
Ramya, volume a bit more.
Mash up and all. Yes, few of you missed, but I would love to have all of you in this meeting until that table topics room gets over. And just a reminder for you to be very early tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day, the D day, 21st day of the TT room. So all those who slightly missed your class and be the first participants. Now back to the
music.
Last one is still on the G. All steps. I cannot see anybody copy what is. 4 more minutes to go. Drop a message to all your
Recording in progress.
What this table topics room are. Hey, hello Rita.
Hello, hello, Good, hi.
Hello, hi Rita. Hi Rita.
We are celebrating together.
Everybody, please come on cameras. Let's take a picture. Let's groove a bit. Come on cameras.
Group picture before we begin the 20th day. So everybody bring in your brightest smile. On energy for the music and the beat which our DJ is bringing us.
Okay, Vipin, please come on camera.
Christian, camera, everybody else. Kangal, Mishra, Krishna, Royal, Rohit, Manoj, Sangeeta,
Lakshmi, come on camera.
Shankar, Sangeeta, Samir, Chaitanya, Mosi, everybody. Hello, chat.
Let's take the photo, Ramya. Let's take the photo.
Okay, ready.
Put on your brightest smile.
Vipin, can't see you yet. Subhashri, please come on camera. Subhashri. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Freeze everyone. Freeze everyone. Wait. Mom has closed her eyes. Okay. How can we not have a mom open her eyes? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Freeze. Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much for your beautiful places. I hope you feel on camera. So we have a tiny guest as well along with us. Yes, of course. Yeah, it's the best. If you have any events in your club, you know whom to call to fix your playlist, right? It's a volunteering opportunity. Okay, with that, we just have 1 minute. And before we start, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being part of the 20th day of this Table Topics room, being part of District 121. And I can see members from other districts as well. Thank you so much. Before we begin, a huge kudos and congratulations on completing 20 days to our brain behind this Toastmaster Vishak Shashidharan, soon to be the distinguished Toastmaster, newly minted of District 121. With that, Toastmaster Ramya, Toastmaster Vipin, who has been their backbone for the whole plan. Thank you so much for being the best DJ, the best everything, and being supportive. So I am going to be your topics master or the verbal DJ for today, I would say. Now we are 9 p.m. and it's time to begin. Just a quick reminder for all of you to grab water bottles or a glass of water with you so that you are being very much energetic before you start off with your chance of speaking. And as the table topics rules go, you will be shown a green card at 1 minute. You will be shown 1 minute 30 seconds the yellow card, and at 2 minutes you'll be indicated by the red card with our timer Shubhashri, who is there on the screen. Hi Shubhashri. So you know which two beautiful girls you're going to look at in today's camera, right? So with that, we have a handsome rock with us. Hello, hi Rohit. Great to see you as the first speaker. So are we good to go?
Yes.
Yes. So with that, I would want all the participants to just shout how your day was. That's going to be your audio and video check. How exciting or how sad, how moderate your day. It's anything is fine. But surely you're going to be smiling after the topic for sure. So Rohit, how was your day?
Mundane.
Mundane. Okay, fine. So let's see how does this topic brings a smile on your face. Okay. Confid Rohit, confidence grows through evidence, not affirmation. Confidence grows through evidence, not affirmation, Rohit.
It was the month of July when I signed up for a speech slot in my home club, HSR Toastmasters. Now, if I tell you I'm that kind of speaker who writes the script 3 days before the speech, raise your hands if you also belong to me in this journey. I see a lot of hand raises. Good to be part of this association of late writers. But something unfortunate happened 3 days later at my home club on Saturday. I was grooving with confidence because this was not the first time that I was writing the script 3 days before my speech. I have been doing it since 3 years, 4 years. But on the D day on Saturday, after saying 2 sentences, I forgot my script. I didn't know what to say. The next sentences were not coming to my mind. But thanks to the lovely audience, they encouraged me to take help of the notes. And I took out the mobile phone and read the entire script in front of them and finally completed this speech. But something hit me. For the next 6 months, I couldn't muster up the courage to deliver a speech in my club because I was zero on confidence. But with the help of my friend, Ihab, I got the courage to sign up for international speech contest. And boy, oh boy, with constant practice, writing the script 1 month before the time, I was able to get the third position. Now, if you see, confidence is not something that grows inside. It is a matter of evidence through hard work, through persistence. If I just keep boosting my confidence, yes, Rohit, you can do it. That's not the way. Back to you, Toastmaster Bhavani.
Well, thank you so much, Rohit. Everybody has the speaker rating screen on your device, so please vote. How did you feel Rohit spoke about? So after you vote, let's see. We will have the polls on the screen by our dad. So just a quick reminder, yes, that's what we have. Good job, Rohit. Let's before moving on to the second one, just a reminder to use the tip of the day, which is mix emotions. So the first speaker did use it before me reminding, but a reminder for all the other participants here, it's about how you're going to bring any of the emotions while you're speaking and make us audience feel. With that, we have Ramchand with us. Hello, hi Ramchand. How was your day today?
Hi, mom. Very energetic.
Oh, very energetic. That's nice. So let's see how you are going to change, bring in emotions to all the people here. So, yes, so your topic would be small decisions train future behavior. Small decisions train future behavior, Ramchand.
This one decision that I took when I was in college that has shaped the way I am today. I was this leader for a department. I have about like 30, 40 people under my leadership. Now, I fixed a department meeting. Sunday, 9 o'clock sharp, everyone have to be there at any cost. Now, I get a call from my friend. Macha, exam, chadivava, did you study? And I completely forgot the semester exam is on that day. Now I had a choice to make: go and deliver
So
the department meeting or go for the semester exam. If I do not go for semester exam, my father will kick me out. Hey Tarak, get out, Ray. You don't have to be in my house. You're on your own. If I do not go for the department meeting, 40 people will learn to give excuses in the future days that will what is this, destroy my plans for the year in the organization. I made that decision. You know what? Semester exam kya hai? I can write it next year, but I will go and represent my team. That's what I did. And it took me about 1 year to clear that semester exam, but I went to that meeting. That day, I've learned something powerful. You walk the talk, whatever may happen. Only then the world will trust you with so many more opportunities. That day, I went to that meeting, and you know what? For 6 months, people worked incredibly hard and they didn't even give a single excuse. And that has led to something really big that has made us win the best department award among 100 other people. One decision. And that transcended to the way I lead my department in my current work, or even in Toastmasters for that matter. You do what you say. That has changed the way everything has done. And my father also is glad about me missing that semester exam, learning something valuable. So, dear Toastmasters, walk the talk, and the world will give you abundant of opportunities. Back to you, amazing Bhavani.
thank you so much. Exciting, Ramchand. So you did bring in your energy. With that, let's have all of us to vote for Ramchand, our energetic speaker. So everything is on your screen. So please rate him from 1 to 8. 10. Okay, with that, we until we have the next one, let's have the third participant on the screen, please. Yes, we have Joel. And we also have the poll results of the second speaker. With that, hi Joel, how was your day
Hello.
today?
My day was very exciting.
Very exciting. We had exciting and very exciting. That's a competition, right? So that's good. So let's see how more excited can we all be. So your topic, Joel, for today would be being busy is not the same as being useful. Being busy is not the same as being useful, Joel.
Oftentimes in life, one is very, very occupied. Hey, are you free for a call right now? I just have something to talk about. Maybe later. There's this thing that I've been postponing for a while. So I go, hey, I'm kind of busy right now. I'll call you back later. Is that okay? We tend to postpone so many important decisions and things in our life because we feel like there's always something more important to do. Dear Toastmasters, all of you joining online from around the world, we all know the value of time. We are occupied as a human race in so many pursuits every single day. Be it in our daily lives, be it in our professional lives, be it in whatever we want to achieve in our own careers or lives, we tend to forget sometimes the importance of pausing. Surely life can take you many places. Surely life will bring you places where you feel like you must do this thing at this exact point of time or it will pass you by. But you pause for a moment and think, do I really need to be doing this right now? Surely there are some things that we need to tend to at most urgency, but some things can wait. Because to pause, to reflect upon a moment, to understand that some things might require a little more patience, a little more understanding, a little more maturity that you garner over time to solve them is fine. There is no rush. Oftentimes in life, we are taught to believe that we are in a pace, that life is passing you by, that you're only young for so long, that everyone and everything is in a hustle. But when do we pause? When do we reflect? When do we come back to square one and think, what if I do have time? What if I do not have to be busy all the time? And what if I can take things slow and it will work out for me. Life is funny that way. Life can teach you so many things. Life can throw you on a whirlwind and take you back home. But surely, amidst all these things, you slowly understand. Maybe I do have time. Back to you, Mom.
Thank you so much, Joel. Very well said. I would say that your voice is an added advantage for us to listen so we can mix emotions. With that, all of you have your rating on the screen, so please vote for Joel, Pat, David. Next, we have Drishya Krishna on the screen. So before we begin with her, yes, we have the poll results. So good job, Joel. Moving to Drishya, how are you feeling today?
Doing good.
You're just doing good. Okay, let's see if we can change that emotional roller coaster for you. So, Drishya, your topic would be courage often appears after action. Courage often appears after action. Drishya Krishna.
When I joined Infosys, my manager really suggested me to join Toastmasters Club because I rarely speak. Whether it's a team meeting, whether it's just a normal call, I rarely have that courage to come forward and talk about. Of course, when we are working as a team, we have to actually talk. We have to plan, discuss, many things have to happen. But the only Toastmaster that I knew in our campus was Neville Jose Paul, DTM Neville Jose Paul, a completely seasoned Toastmaster. So I was afraid of Toastmasters and I neglected to join. Later, our division chief director, Rajeshwari Uli, gave me confidence and she talked to me and requested to join as guest. Initially, I got frightened. Grammarian, grammar, wow. I was little afraid initially. Later, I got a spirit. Finally, I decided to join Toastmasters of Trinity. That was the first step. Everything fall on place after that. Because we have Rajeshwari and good amount of people in Toastmasters of Trinity. Those are the best leaders that I've ever seen. We cannot say no to them. No excuses, nothing. Complete focus, complete support, everything. So it's all about taking decision. Remaining everything will follow in our path as what I experienced in the Toastmasters zone that I have now. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Drishya Krishna. Yes, so with that energy and zeal only is how we all became part of Toastmasters to take away something and hope it has added on to you. So everybody please cast your vote because every vote is important for all of us to feel good and be the best in ourselves. Hello, Asya. Next, we have you on the spotlight, and we have the results for Drishya Krishna on the screen. Thank you so much for everybody who are voting. And for those who are on the screen and not voting, it's a reminder for you to listen to every speaker and then vote. Hi, Asya. How are you doing today?
I'm not well. I
Not
have fever today.
I hope you get well soon, but I like the enthusiasm that you are here and not breaking your streak of learning and being a true Toastmasters. So let's hope you get well soon. With that, here is your topic. Comfort zones shrink ambition quietly. Comfort zones shrink ambition quietly. Asya.
I I shift from one place to another place, or I will say that shifting is constant in my life. So one such experience which have changed my perspective about change is a very good episode. So I was carrying my second child, pregnant like 2 or 3 months, and I was having literal cravings. And I used to have a servant. He was a security guard. I asked him if it is possible for you to bring me hot samosa, and I don't want it to be cooked in coconut oil. Okay, he said, okay, ma'am. He went out. 30 minutes passed, 40 minutes passed. Now, my expectations are growing. I'm expecting that samosa, which is going to come. After 50 minutes, this boy comes back and he's having one pouch of atta, one pouch of safflower oil. And he told, ma'am, I did not find because you told it should not be cooked in coconut oil. Every hotel is serving only coconut oil cooked samosa. So I brought this for you. And I was like, what? Seriously? And then I took that, I kept it, and I was thinking, exactly, I should handle this. Of course, as a typical wife, I called up my husband and I shouted, could you please deal with this security guard, what he has done? I was like going crazy because my cravings were very high. Then the other day, I called this security guard and I asked him, what made you do this? Then he told that basically, I don't know what to give you in return. All I could do is this. So that moment I understood that his aspirations is something, he wants to do something, but just because of his settlement, he's here. That is not his ambition. It was shrunk because of the easiness in that job. Very great learning I got, but it was very hard to learn for all. I don't know how you all will deal, but it's a regular
Well, that was Asya for us. Thank you so much, Asya. With that, we have the poll for her on the screen. So until we have the dancing Nagendra Bharti on the screen and the smiling one as well. So let's wait for the to show up on the screen before we go on with the next topic. Yes, we have it on the screen. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. And how are you doing today, Nagendra?
Doing great, ma'am.
You're doing great. Thank you so much for that. So, as you are doing great, let me go on with your topic. Yeah. Patience reveals true priorities. Patience, true priorities. Nagendra Bharati.
In this global village with a lot of activities bombarding us and with a lot of interest in various activities, definitely priority takes effect. But we don't know how to prioritize. That is my personal problem. Maybe many people might have that. Because I am interested in so many activities. I want to become a singer. I want to become a writer. I want to become a speaker. So many interests I have. But how to prioritize my activity? That is a problem for me. The day goes like anything. Morning, 6 o'clock, getting up, doing lot of activities, and then the night come. 9 o'clock, we have to go there, Control C, Control V, our name and Toastmasters Club, and put it immediately in that chat box when this TT 121 starts. So it flies like anything. How to find out the priority? Patience. Yes. We have to be very patient to identify our own trust. God has sent us to this world with a specific purpose. Identifying that purpose is the difficult part. At last, I identified the purpose after joining the Toastmasters Club. And then in Toastmasters, we have various activities, leadership activity, communication activities, lot of activities. Then this table topic forum, particularly this TT 121, I patiently waited for that and it happened. And now I know that my priority is to become a great impromptu speaker. Thanks to TT 121, particularly the division head for this. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Nagendra Bharti. That was a shout out to Division G as well. So, with that, let's rate our speaker between 1 to 10. How was his table topic speech? With that, we have Jyoti Pradeep on the screen. Yes, she's smiling. I hope her day was good. But before we talk to her, waiting for the results of the. Yes, so we have Nagendra Bharti score on the screen. Thank you so much, everybody. Hello, hi, Jyoti Pradeep. How are you doing today?
Great and grateful.
Great and grateful. Okay, that's two good positive points for today. So, because you're doing great and grateful, let us see how you will be impromptly ready for this topic. Success highlights unresolved habits. Success highlights unresolved habits. Jyoti Pradeep.
What is actually success? Anyone? Success has different definitions for different people. For me, success will be a happy and peaceful life. For some person, some others, success will be power. Many persons have many perceptions about success. Now, let me tell you, if I want to be the greatest speaker, maybe the world champion of public speaking in Toastmasters, I need to train myself. I need to resolve certain habits which stands on the way of becoming a great champion speaker. And if I cannot do that, success will be a mirage for me. So definitely for achieving success, I need to resolve certain habits which stands on the way of my becoming success. So if I don't become successful in whatever I want, that means that I have certain unresolved habits which stands on the way of my success. For me, I will tell you, success means a happy and peaceful life. If I am angry to my family members, and if I am bad in behavior to my family members, I cannot achieve success in doing a happy and peaceful life. So I am here regularly introspecting every day what is there inhibiting my inhibiting in achieving my peace and happiness in my life. So whatever that inhibits my peace and happiness, that is my success. I just resolve it and move forward. Thank you. Back to Mom.
Thank you so much, Jyoti Pradeep. We have the ratings. Soon on the screen, rate the speech of Jyoti Pradeep. So with that, do we have the next person ready? Yes, we have Aparna with us. So
Arpana.
Arpana, oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Arpana. So
Hi.
do we could we have, yes, thank you so much. Could you please have the timer as well spotlighted? Yes. So with that, hi Arpana, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Doing good. Well, keep that smile on while you speak about this topic. So let's have this topic for you, Arpana. Honesty without empathy can still cause damage. Honesty without empathy can still cause damage, Arpana.
Honesty is the best policy. That's what we've been hearing as we grow up. And a lot of times it works, but a lot of time it hurts as well. Because when it comes to speaking with people, it's not just honesty that works or that people are seeking, especially when we have to say things about someone, or for example, if we take the Toastmasters meeting itself, when a person like me, who is very nervous and who is, whose voice might be shaking and who might not be able to speak even a word, if they come to a club and the Toastmasters go on telling the honest truth about that person, that you're not able to speak, that you're not fit for becoming a public speaker, then that person may never really fully realize their potential of becoming a public speaker or becoming an impromptu speaker. So, in that ways, it is good to encourage a person by saying that these are maybe your setbacks, but there are also a lot of good things about you and that you can grow. So, in such times, maybe honesty won't work. And honesty is sometimes not the best policy. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Arpana. Yes, honesty might not always be the best policy, but let's see how honestly our audience is going to vote for how you spoke about honesty. So, all of you have the polls on your screen. Please rate the speech given by Arpana, and then we have our next participant, Anna Rose, ready. So, we'll just wait for the results to be on the screen. Yes, we have the results for the speaker. Now let us move. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good today.
Doing good today. I think you are thinking how good you are doing today, but let's see how much will you think for the next topic which comes for you on the screen. So your topic is progress often looks like boredom. Progress often looks like boredom and arrows.
Does progress always look like boredom? I think so. We've always heard of this quote: slow and steady wins the race. Yes, sometimes slow is boring. There's no fun, there's no big happening, anything, anywhere. But it is in that silence, it's in that boring that we build character. And it is in that silence and in that building that we reach one step closer to our goals. Is it not necessary that, and especially in this time of social media where everything is hyped up, every small is being showcased and flaunted, we sometimes tend to get really discouraged. Am I even making any progress? Am I going in the right direction? But I want to tell you, fear not. Sometimes the better surprise for the audience would be your silence to show up louder as your biggest victory and your success. So I encourage you, do not be discouraged in whatever space you are in, because in the end, slow and steady wins the race. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Anna, for that wonderfully spoken about the how progress is shown to us. With that, all of you have the rating for the speaker and her speech. So vote for them. And here's another reminder for all the other 11 speakers whom we have. Reminder to use the tip of the day, mix some emotions while you are speaking so that you get extra added points. So with that, we have the results on the screen and Amrita on this virtual stage as well. Hello, Amrita. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, so how Amrita, here is your topic for the evening. Change feels risky only before it works. Change feels risky only before it works, Amrita.
Have you ever thought of changing jobs? We all get 100 feelings whether the current job is fulfilling enough, the new job which we are going to get, will I get good manager, will I get good peers through which we'll be able to advance our career, what kind of people we are going to get. So I was in the same situation for my last to last organization where things were good, manager was okay. At times I was feeling motivated, at times I was feeling uh, not so great working with the team. uh, uh, Later I realized that I should change the job, but at that point of time I did not feel, I was in a dilemma whether to change or to stay here. And later, I started looking for a job, and eventually, I jumped and I joined another organization. I got 100% hike. Along with that, I got a better working peers, better organization, and better place to work for. So that this is very true. Unless and until uh, we get courage to jump from one place to another place, or come out from one comfort zone to a place where we don't know how the things will be, there may be a chances that my new organization will not be that good, and eventually if I will not like it, I will change it again. So that's where I feel change is constant. Back to you, Bhavani. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amrita, for that wonderful take on work life as well. So, with that, we have the speaker rating on the screen. Vote for the speaker. And then we have Manoj already. Good hairstyle, sir. So, wait, we'll just wait for the results of the previous speaker before we dive into Manoj to catch his virtual spotlight. Hero Manoj, yes. So we have the answers to the rating on the screen. With that, Manoj, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling happy, healthy, multiplied by 36. 36 people on screen.
Right, yes, that was my next question. That's great. That's how, they say the audience energy is with the speaker and then vice versa. So let's see. That's how Manoj is feeling, whatever it is multiplied by 36. So with that, Manoj, here is your topic. Independence sometimes isolates growth. Independence sometimes isolates growth. Manoj. Subhashri, can we have the screen back to?
Happy evening, each one of you. To be happy, do I need to be with everybody every time? Can't I remain happy alone in my own company? Independence, being alone, it doesn't isolate you, but it takes you back to your own self. Why should you always be requiring people around you? Can't you be alone, isolated, and grow? The sapling that I plant in my garden, I don't see how it grows. The process is not same. It grows automatically, unseen. I only see the product. And that's what I'm trying to practice in my own life now. Should growth be dependent on those mark sheets that you get in colleges and schools? The ratings that you get in a profession? That used to be the criteria once upon a time. Now it has changed. The real growth that I'm experiencing is through my independence and through my isolation. Too much of things and beings. Getting away from that, I'm experiencing, being aware of that growth. Because awareness is life. Most often we live a robotic life, not aware of whatever is happening. And one day we go kaput, finish. So let's be aware of each moment. And I'm trying to do that, being isolated, being independent. And that awareness is making me feel I own this present. And once you own the present, you have the gift. What more do you require? You are living the life that you need to live. Try it. You will not regret. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manoj, for that wonderful story. With that, we have the rating for this speaker on the screen. All of you, please vote it. Vote for how Manoj spoke. His energy is all dependent on you. Remember that. So with that, next we have Rita Sharma on the stage. Before giving her the topic, let's wait for the results. Yes, we have the results on the screen. With that, hello, hi Rita Sharma. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, becoming good to great.
Becoming good to great. So I think let's give that to all the 11 speakers who spoke before you. So you did change from good to great. With that, Rita, your topic is discipline outperforms motivation over time. Discipline outperforms motivation over the time. Rita Sharma.
Discipline is the price we pay to bring our vision into reality. So when we are living disciplined life, then we are becoming better and better. I remember I started motivating from others when I started listening a lot in the year 2016 when Geo came. I was feeling good. Before that, I was trying to improve, but I didn't have any resource to learn and grow. And when I watching Josh Talks video and many TEDx Talks video, I came to know how person changed their life, started motivating to listen them. That was extrinsic motivation. I'm taking motivation from outside. That's always temporary motivation. And after that, I changed my personality into intrinsic motivation. Started motivating myself by my own with my efforts, taking, changing my life into discipline. Now I love to live in discipline from morning to night, doing each and everything whatsoever I feel like that it's working for me. So discipline makes our life better. And when we are motivating ourselves within and trying to do what we love to do, day by day we are becoming better. So try to live disciplined life with intrinsic motivation. Motivate yourself. When you motivate yourself, definitely you're becoming better. So I'm motivating myself and I hope you also. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Rita, for motivating all of us. Yes, you did get motivated. With that, we have the speaker rating on the screen. Let's have the next person until we wait for the results. Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the session. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling superb, thank you.
Superb. That's a new word for today. So, Sarah, let us go with your topic for, yes, we have the results of the previous speaker. So, Sarah, let's go with your topic. Ambition needs boundaries to stay healthy. Ambitions need boundaries to stay healthy. Sarah.
Do we reach anywhere without ambition? I don't think so. Ambition is something that is essential to go ahead in our life. But if the ambition is too much, and if it is coming to the stage, if it has come to a stage where you go to any limits to get things as you like it, then comes the danger. If you hold on to your integrity and if you pursue pursue your interests and go ahead, then you will get to a certain stage. If you think, no, that's not enough, that is what I want is beyond my capability, and that is when things are taken into the wrong perspective. You tend to do things that are not beyond the uh, values that are considered as honest and right. And so, if you stay within the boundaries, then that is when you are successful and straightforward. So, for example, I one thing that has come to my mind is cheating in exams. Yes, you know certain things, but you don't know one thing, and that one answer could end up making you fail the exam. So, what do? You look in the answer paper next to you, and what happens? You get caught. And then, where is your ambition? You've lost all the marks that you would have got. So, that sort of behavior is what gets you into trouble. So set your boundaries, be honest, and go ahead straightforward. Over to you, Mom Bhavani.
Thank you so much, Sarah. We have the speaker rating on the screen. Vote for how Sarah spoke about setting ambitions. With that, we have Meeta as our next speaker. Can we have her on the screen, please? Hello, hi, Meeta. How are you doing today? I cannot hear you. Could you please unmute and let me hear the Josh voice? Hello? Yes.
I'm very excited. I got today opportunity because my throat has gone very worst. But today, after taking so many medicine, I was so excited. Today, I'm able to take back table topic. Every day I was there, but now because of my throat infection, I could not take part. And I was very sad
I
to
would
not
say that's a
take
good action.
opportunity,
Just to
grab
confirm,
the opportunity.
Bashri, her voice is breaking for you as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Your voice was break.
No, I have a throat
Okay.
infection.
Yeah.
That
Clear
is
now. Yes.
no.
Got that. Yeah. I think that's a good sign for you that you actually got a chance to speak, and we'll keep the throat infection aside because it's all about how infectious we are
Table
as
topic.
speakers on the stage. Yes. So,
Yes.
Mita, with that, this is your topic. Consistency matters more when motivation disappears. Consistency matters more when motivation disappears? Meeta.
Yay! I'm so happy and proud today because I got opportunity to come back. Though my throat was very bad, I could not speak, and I was very sad because continuously I was able to take part for table topic. But what happened? All of a sudden, I was disappeared. Since I was able to join, but what the use? I can't speak. I was feeling so sad. Okay, this opportunity I missed. But today, and somehow by taking some medicine or some part, I was so happy. So here, the consistency was more important. There is no motivation is not required. But yes, my self-confidence and self-interest motivated that I can go ahead and take it part. I didn't want 21 days to get over. I want still further to take it away, to carry over. And I enjoyed that. And today was the 20th day. I was really excited that whatever it happened, I will keep my throat somewhere, but I am going to speak. And this consistency in any work we do, as I do always at the club meeting, either it's in Toastmaster or anything, whatever I take, I never give up. I never try to give up for anything. So I think it gives me motivation that yes, I can do it. And we will not have forgetting, and we will have that learning part grows as well. So growth takes part when you are consistent in your work, whether we are anywhere, we are in a work or anything. So same thing I say to my students that always do your work regularly, come to school regularly. Same way even I myself do whatever I take, I'll do it consistently. So over to you. Table topic we must.
Thank you so much, Meeta, for showing the consistency in the last 19 days as well and being here on the 20th day. With that, we have the speaker rating for Meeta M. Shah. And we have our next speaker, Jati Datta, ready with a smiling face. So until we have the results, how are you doing, Jati, today?
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, that's so good to hear. So with that, let us have your topic for you for today's session. So because you're feeling amazing, let's see what's your take on success magnifies existing habits. Success magnifies existing habits, Jayati Datta.
Good evening, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters. How would you define success? Is it the kind of money you have in your bank balance? Or is it the kind of love you get from the people around you? Or the goodwill in your surrounding and in your city? How does it feel when someone comes up to you and says, I know you, you're the lady who runs that nursing home in that area, right? That is the time, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that success has magnified for me. And how did it all happen? It wasn't very easy. Initially, I was very reluctant to carry on this business. I hated it. I loathed it. I didn't want to go and stick around. But later on, I found that interacting with my staff, interacting with the patients, interacting with the patient party people is something I have a knack to, something which I sort of excel in. So I started enjoying that process. And in the process, my name and my nursing home's name grew and grew and grew. By God's grace, my success has magnified to such an extent that even people from far and wide, they come and tell us, we want to go to that person's nursing home, not to any other place. So my friends, when you say that you are successful, it can only be magnified by the kind of appreciation or by the kind of reaction you get from the people absolutely unknown to you. And when they praise you, you can be sure that you have reached a certain place in society. What is your take on it, Toastmaster Bhavani? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jayati, for giving a different perspective. So, with that, we have the rating on the screen for Jayati Datta. And we have our next speaker, Shanwaz, on the screen. How are you doing today, Shanwaz?
Feeling sad that after one day it will be over.
Oh, that's a good point for Vishak to note, but let's hope we'll have something like this every often. So let's see how you are going to bring joy, just like it's there in the name of your club. Okay, so Shanavas, confidence without self-awareness becomes noise. Confidence without self-awareness becomes noise. Shanavas.
Alexander Dumas says that fools go where angels are afraid to keep their feet. I want to say that I have been confident a lot many times, only to realize that people are laughing at me. Let me tell you one incident. Some people from my locality took me to a hospital because there were many other people going, and they said, you are an educated person, you have done masters, whatever the doctor will say, you will tell us what he is saying. So I waited outside the operation theater. The doctor came in and he said in a very rapid fire speech, two ventricle closed. Now, God knows what he meant. Now everybody was looking at me. They were saying Sanwaj Babu will say something good. Now I did not know what to say. I can't say I don't know this. It's a medical term. So I looked at everybody's faces and said, doctor is saying everything is okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I did not have the confidence to say that I did not know. Later, when they will realize not everything is good and I am also not good. So here I want to tell all of us that when we don't know, we should say we don't know. Nowadays, I have realized saying I don't know gives much more power than actually explaining things. Long back, I was reading Swami Vivekanand, and once Swami Vivekanand was asked, how do you know somebody is growing? Tell me some tangible things. Swami Vivekanand said something so practical. He said, if somebody says thrice in a day, I don't know, he is growing. And nowadays, I keep counting. Did I say I don't know? So I conclude by saying, it is better to be humble and say, I don't know, than to have a fake confidence like I did in the hospital. It makes you all the more in a worse situation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shanvaz, for that humble speech, I would say. With that, let's hear it for Shanavaz through the voting. And next we have our speaker, Mohini. Hello, hi Mohini. How are you doing today?
Hello. Hello, am I audible? I'm doing great. Thank you.
You are doing great. Yes, we can see that as well on your face. With that, we have the results for the previous speaker. So now let's see what is Mohini's take on this topic. So your topic would be approval delays authenticity. Approval delays authenticity. Toastmaster Mohini.
If something is delayed for such a long time, it obviously means that has not been approved. So naturally, we are going to get anxious and upset and depressed, waiting for the approval. Obviously, everyone is waiting for a positive approval to something that we are looking forward to doing or something. I'll tell you something. When I was starting to become a hairdresser in a very, very, very early years, maybe 40 years ago, I learned from a friend of mine how to do some haircuts. And in those days, 40 years back, there were no flourishing beauty parlors, or even the concept was very rare. So when I told my father I wanted to learn this, he never even thought twice. He said, "Go ahead, Ma." And he gave me whatever I had to pay her, and I started with that. I came to stay in a place called Pollachi, which is a very small township. And there, one day, someone requested that they do a haircut. I didn't start a parlor or anything immediately, but I just started doing from home whenever someone requested. And then I started doing these haircuts. I was so happy and so thrilled because I was enjoying the process, and I loved my job, and I had no education qualification either. So I had to do something. So I was very happy. One fine day, an astrologer came, not to my house. I didn't invite him. I'm very much against these things. He came and said, "You're cutting hair in your house. That is a very wrong thing to do. Something drastic is going to happen." That caused chaos in my mind, and I couldn't concentrate. I wanted to do this. It was a source of earning. I was so happy. But he just crushed everything for me, and broke the approval that I got from my family was broken because of this person, and my confidence, everything crashed. I came to zero. And then the same day, my friend from USA came, and she said, "Give me a haircut." I said, "To hell with the astrologer, to hell with everything." I said, "Please come over." I was not scared what the astrologer said was going to happen. I made my friend sit, I gave her the haircut. And I've been a flourishing hairdresser for the past 40 years. Even today, I do haircuts. So, over to you, Topics Master.
That's a good lesson for us as well, Mohini. Thank you so much. With that, we have the rating for our speaker, Mohini. And we are left with three more speakers. So let's have Hari Prasad on screen. Hi, Hari Prasad. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am also doing great. Thanks to all the 30 participants who are still there with us. With that, we have the results for Mohini. Thank you so much. So, Hari Prasad, let's hear it from you.
Yes.
Responsibility exposes readiness. Responsibility exposes readiness. Hari Prasad.
Fellow Toastmasters, when do you know a batsman is a great batsman? Obviously, when he come and bats on the big match, right? The same way, in life, when we take a responsibility, that is a time we know how all the preparations, what we have gone through, really acts on a real life. 6 months back, I was given a responsibility to handle an outreach program. I initially started the planning a few months before. I need to engage with different vendors, and I listed on all the tasks, and I spoke with different teams to coordinate the working. Everything on a paper, it was good. But as the time progresses, as the time approaches for the final outreach program, 1 week before, suddenly one vendor said, "We cannot deliver the product." I was shocked. I honestly don't know what to do. And I was like, for the next 2 days, I was asking the everywhere to know all my contacts back, and I searched for new vendors. to fulfill the job of that vendor. Then finally, the product arrived on the just day before the event. When I saw, when I, on the first day of the event, since it was being rushed, on the first day of the event, I didn't do the quality check. On the first day of the event, I noticed that the product size was different. Again, one more problem. On the whole event, on this, all those 10 days, what it showed me was how much ever I plan, if I not, how much ever I prepare, when certain responsibility is given to you, on the ground, on the how you think through that. That is where you're in, that shows how much ready you are there to take extra responsibilities in your life. Responsibilities exposes your readiness. Back to MOM Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Hari Prasad, for a different take, I would say, on this topic. With that, you have all have your polls on the screen. So we just have two more speakers. So Ramya, will you be the timer? Yes. Okay. So Rajneesh, please note,
Ready.
Rajneesh and Aarti, please know that there's a change in the timer. Hi, Rajneesh. How are you feeling today?
Hi. So I'm feeling great.
You're feeling great. So let's see how great you are going to be with topic of yours. So Rajneesh, your topic would be self-awareness is a competitive advantage. Self-awareness is a competitive advantage. Rajneesh Kumar.
How many of you are aware what exactly you can do in your life? If anyone can raise hand and tell me. For my case, it was never the true thing. I never known that what I can do in my life. I was never clear. Self-awareness was never a case for me. I was always in dilemma. I was always confused. If there are two paths, I can go on both. I can win on both the path. At the time when I was in college, before choosing the stream, the same dilemma hits me. I was good in social studies. At the same time, I was confused. Like, is there any scope? I could also do good in mathematics. And in same dilemma, I have to choose one point, which was like, let's go with the scope. And later on, in the same way, in my later on careers, this dilemma keeps continued with my further journey. And I choose every time. I have a lot of options. And out of that, I have to choose anyone or pick anyone. And after certain a lot of decisions, I decided, or I find out, I observed that these dilemmas are not exactly with me. I met a lot of people who are having the same kind of situations. When they confronted me, I find out that I am not the one. Just wanted to confirm how many of you are thinking or having the same dilemma, not clear about your thoughts, not clear about what exactly you want, what you can do. So over to you, mom of the day, Bhavani.
Thank you so much, Rajneesh, for leaving us with an intriguing question at the end. All of you have the ratings on your screen. So submit the poll for the last part, one speaker. Now we have the last speaker, Aarti, on the screen for the 20th day of the TT session. Again, please note there's again a change in the timer. So with that, we will see how are you doing today, Aarti?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
You're doing just fine. Let's change that after listening to you, how you speak on your topic. So, your topic is growth demands unlearning as much as learning. Growth demands unlearning as much as learning, Aarti?
I hope everyone has made peace with the fact that. So sorry. I hope everyone has made peace with the fact that we are now living in an AI driven world. Most of us who have never been acquainted with how ChatGPT is used are now doing courses on how to use ChatGPT effectively. Was it something that you had learned previously, or you would have thought you would have learned? But now, see yourself. You are dropping all the methods that no longer work and are now shifting to things that could change your life. These things can definitely change your life. They can increase your package, they can give you a higher reputation in the entire corporate world, or they can even help you in starting your own damn business. But would this be possible without you choosing to unlearn the age old practices which no longer work? Personally speaking, I am a scientist and I know how things can change very rapidly. We have seen the COVID era and now we are looking forward to new things happening in this world. And most of you will agree with me that we have gone far, far ahead. Not just in how technology works, but also at pace at which how human brain is capable of learning. Can you imagine yourself doing all the stuff that you're doing right now 5 years back? Or could you have taken this workshop that we are doing right now with the advent of technology? So, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, we gathered here is another level of proof that we are here to unlearn and becoming better at what we do by choosing to learn new things which are coming up in this world. So, thank you. Back to Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Aarti. With that, we have the rating for the last speaker of the 20th day of TT session. So once cast your votes, and we also have our division chief director in the house. Rajeshwari, we had one of the speaker compliment you and thanked you for this initiative as well. So that's for you. And thank you for everybody for being part of the 20th day of the table topic room. This is the ratings for the last speaker. Thank you so much. And for all those who missed, remember tomorrow 8:50 the room opens and tomorrow is the last day to grab this opportunity. Those who have not got and those who wants to still be part of this. With that, let me hand it over to the mastermind of this initiation, Vishak Shashidaran.
Thank you so much, Bhavani. Arati, do you know what is the topic number that you spoke on today? In TT room, it was the 400th topic that was given. And Arati, you were that recipient of the 400th topic for the last 20 days. And the topic was you need to unlearn to learn. 20 days back, we all started unlearning and then we started our journey of learning how to speak. And for the last 20 topics, we had wonderful topics given by the moderator, the mom for the day, Bhavani Hemant. Let's give a big round of applause for Bhavani for taking out her time and giving us such amazing topics as well. And the last lab, the last 20, it's not just Bhavani today. We had a digital administrator. Can I have the digital administrator on screen? We had the energetic, the person with an amazing sound, Vipin, as the digital administrator. Let's give a big round of applause for Vipin as well. We had Subhashri as the timer for the day. For one timer, Ramya Bachu, but still let's give the claps to Subhashri. And one clap probably for Ramya Bachu as well. And guys, as Bhavani had already mentioned, we are at day 20, one more day left. Just a small announcement from my end. As you might have already known, or maybe I'll announce it right now. This is part of my DTM project. and I have a wonderful team with me, and we are running the TT room 121. So my home club will be meeting tomorrow at 8 p.m. I will be delivering my DTM speech sometime around 8:20, 8:25, and then at 8:50, that meeting will continue to the TT room. And this time we have a twist because we got a lot of requests from the members in TT room to have something like a competition, something like, a standoff. And we will be coming up with the rules and regulations for tomorrow, but the core rules are the same. 8:50, you will get a form to fill, book your slots, and then from that point, tomorrow the only twist is you will have one person standing as the winner of tomorrow's session. So are you guys ready for it for tomorrow? The 21st day, are you ready to end it with a bang? If so, please join. I'll send you the link as early as possible. Do witness my DTM speech if possible. But even if that is not there, do come for TT room at 8:50. Same procedure. There'll be a Google form instead of the chat. With that said, thank you all for joining in. As always, tap on your left side if you have talked, tap on your right side if you have voted, and have a very nice sleep and good night. See you all tomorrow again. Thank you all for joining TT Room 121. Picture, yeah. So, as always, switch on your videos, switch on those lovely smiles of yours, and put out those emojis for our mom, dad, and the timer of the day.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Okay. Done.
I have one question. Will you be sharing the link to listen to your DTM speech?
Yes, I'll be sharing it in the group right now. It will be the same link as our TT room link itself. So I've made the club meeting in the same room. So it will be a 50-minute club meeting, and then post that will be the TT room.
Okay.
So it will be a continuation of the club meeting.
Thank
I'll
you.
be sharing that entire thing in the group itself.
Thank you. Bye. Good
Okay?
night.
Do join in tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shashank, for being there.
A small chat with the mom and dad.
Can I have your call?